In the far reaches of the galaxy, deep within the Nexus Empire, a sprawling consortium of advanced alien species, humanity was regarded as an anomaly. They were not particularly strong, fast, or technologically superior. To the Nexus, humans were little more than a curiosity, a species of minor consequence in the grand machinery of galactic politics. That changed the day Captain Rachel Morgan stood trial. The trial of Captain Rachel Morgan. The Great Hall of Judgment was a monumental chamber carved from crystalline rock, its walls shimmering with refracted light. At its center, a massive holographic display flickered, listing the charges against Captain Rachel Morgan: trespassing, espionage, and the destruction of a Nexus military outpost. Rachel, a ship captain from the distant Terran Federation, stood shackled in the center of the chamber. Her gray uniform was simple, but her eyes were sharp, unyielding. Around her, representatives from 100 alien species watched with morbid fascination. This trial was more than a matter of law. It was a spectacle, a reminder of the Nexus Empire's dominance. The head elder, Garros, presided over the trial, a towering crystalline entity. His body refracted light in mesmerizing patterns, casting strange shadows across the hall. His voice resonated like the chime of countless bells, both beautiful and unnerving. "Human Rachel Morgan," he began, his voice carrying an almost divine authority. "You stand accused of crimes against the Nexus Empire. Do you deny the charges?" Rachel straightened, her chains clinking softly. Her voice was steady, unwavering. "I don't deny that the outpost was destroyed. I ordered the attack." A ripple of murmurs spread through the hall. Rachel's calm admission was unexpected. "But," she continued, her gaze sweeping over the assembled crowd, "you're leaving out the part where your soldiers were enslaving my people, experimenting on them like lab rats. I did what I had to do to protect my crew." The crowd's murmurs grew louder. While slavery and experimentation weren't officially sanctioned by the Nexus, in the lawless fringes of their empire, rules were often bent. Garros's crystalline form shimmered ominously. Human life is of little consequence in the grand design of the Nexus. The actions of one or even many of your kind do not justify the destruction of a Nexus facility. Your defiance will cost you dearly. Do you not value your own existence? Rachel's lips curved into a faint, defiant smile. "I value the lives of my crew more than my own. If you think human lives are worthless, then you've already lost more than you know." A booming laugh echoed through the hall, breaking the tension. The sound came from Zur, a hulking creature with thick scales and tusks like serrated daggers, a representative of the Rian species. Zur was one of the Nexus's most fearsome warriors. "Humans," he rumbled, his voice dripping with mockery, "always so dramatic. I've seen your kind in combat, fragile, easily broken. You have no place in this galaxy of giants. Your species is lucky to even exist on the fringes." Rachel met his gaze unflinching. She knew this trial was about more than her fate. It was a battle for humanity's place in the galaxy. The value of a human, a sleek, serpentine alien with glowing eyes, hissed, his voice sharp and cold. "If humans are so valuable to themselves, Captain, why should the Nexus recognize such worth?" Rachel's voice rang out, clear and strong. "Because human value isn't measured in strength, size, or lifespan. It's in our resilience, our ability to learn, adapt, and survive. You think we're insignificant, but we're not. We've faced extinction before, on our own world, in our own history, and we've always fought back. We survive, we innovate, and we never forget who we are." The hall grew quiet, the weight of her words pressing down on the assembly. Even the light in Garos's crystalline form seemed to dim as he considered her statement. Survival, Garos mused, his voice thoughtful. Resilience. Interesting concepts, but they are not unique to your species. Rachel took a step forward, the clink of her chains echoing in the silence. No, they're not unique. But we don't survive just to survive. We fight for each other. We sacrifice for something greater than ourselves. That's the difference. You want to know the value of a human? It's not in how hard we can hit, but in how much we're willing to give. Even if it means losing everything. The chamber was utterly still. Even the most skeptical among the council couldn't deny the weight of her conviction. But Garos's crystalline face remained unreadable. You speak of sacrifice as though it holds currency in this galaxy. Yet what you fail to realize, Captain, is that the value of a species is determined by what it can offer to the Nexus. What can humanity offer beyond Defiance? Rachel's faint smile returned, this time laced with a quiet confidence. You'll see. We don't break. We evolve. And one day, you'll be asking not what we can offer, but what you can learn from us. For a moment, it seemed Garos might respond, but then his form shifted, the light within him dimming. Your defiance is noted, but the Nexus has no use for sentimentality. You are sentenced to execution. Take her away. Humanity's resolve. As the guard stepped forward, Rachel stood tall, unafraid. She had made her stand. And even if she died here, she knew humanity's fight for recognition wasn't over. The Nexus saw humans as weak, but they had no idea what they were truly capable of. The value of a human wasn't in what they were made of. It was in what they were willing to do to protect what they loved. As Rachel was led away, a ripple of unease spread through the council. In the coming years, the Nexus would come to understand exactly what she meant. Humanity was far from insignificant. Their true value was only just beginning to be revealed.